So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is our old friend ManInACan. He's in the Cromwell B Tier 6 British medium premium tank. It's as near as damn it identical to the standard Comet. You get a Tier 6, a fantastic tank, really good, great mobility. Bit trolly armor sometimes, can bounce shots that you don't expect, but you can't really rely on the armor. It's about using its speed and mobility really. He's in a Tier 8 game along with Colonel Nikolai, who's in the M44 American Artillery Tier 6 again, and they've got a bit of a nasty matchmaking scenario. They've got a Tier 8 game, but ManInACan's a good one for the Comet. And also for the Cromwell would help. They can use their view range. He looks, is he being spotted? No, the guy next to him is being spotted. So he's come up. He's doing a bit of he's doing a bit of casual spotting here. Held his fire when that AMX clearly was spotted, and it's amazing that he managed to get spotted so easy, because the AMX has got some really good camo rating, but for whatever reason he wasn't. You can see trees going down in the background, and he's just doing a good job, and it looks like the M44 is firing on the obvious point up there, that little hill where that T71 is just going behind, because it is an obvious position. I think pretty sure that the Pershing is up there somewhere, or at least around there. So you can see his buddy in the M44 is providing covering fire, and so far ManInACan, there's the Pershing, spotted him again. He's not been spotted, holding his fire. The thing about doing passive spotting is you just gotta resist that temptation to click the fire button. The moment you click the fire button, you're going to be spotted. Now the MX has moved up closer, so now he won't be doing any spotting because the MX will be getting all the spots. There's a KV-85 up on the slope heading up the hill, T-32 heading up the hill, and he's decided that it's time to move. He's still getting assist on the Pershing, which is interesting. The Pershing's gone down. That was a good player as well. Don't know why he continued to push forward like that. Now the AMX has gone down. Artillery shells raining in, both on where the AMX was sitting and also where the Pershing was sitting. So okay, so he's decided, he was obviously thinking about pulling back and then decided not to, and so he's just continuing to do some more spotting. Must have a pretty reasonable camo crew on this Cromwell, and the Cromwell's quite a stealthy medium. It can be quite a good scouting tank. So what's he going to do now? He's going to head down for the riverside. So he knows the Pershing's pulled back, he knows the T-71 has pulled back, so he's taking the opportunity now to really push forward and get some side shots, or at least spotting of the enemy team that's heading up the north, up onto the hill. First of all, he's got to be really careful popping over. Does he see anything? Nothing so far. Oh, there's an OI popped up. Oh, knee, sorry. Or knee sitting up on the top there. Again, nothing spotted, but behind him he's got the T-71 coming in fast behind. T-71, what's he trying to do? Oh, he has spotted him. So he clearly doesn't have sixth sense on this tank. And he needs some support, somebody to help, because he can't hit that T-71 where it is. It's in the folds and the ground. Is his buddy in the RT going to hit him? It's like there are shots coming in. They're trying to hit him. Not much success so far. T-71, come on. And he's disappeared. Ouch. Oh, I can see why his friend in the M44 isn't firing. It's because he's having to relocate, given the fact that the hill has fallen. Basically nobody went up to support the Carnarvon up the hill, and so the Carnarvon died, and now the enemy team has full control of the hill and they're coming off at the top. This will be you have a hell of a job penning an IS-3 from this kind of distance, but he got a critical. There we go. Now he's starting to do it. He's found the angle. Sometimes maybe it's just because I'm old and stupid, but I find it sometimes very difficult to know which way a tank is facing. It appears he's found the underbelly of the lower plate, and for some reason that IS-3 is not moving, and he's just ripping him apart. Look at that. Well, well, well. So he basically took 900 plus off an IS-3, and then he's now working over the Super Pershing, who doesn't seem to be reacting either. It's got the side of the Super Pershing. Oh, he's now been blocked by his own Centurion, and he takes a big hit from the Super Pershing. Now he's decided to move forward, try and get rid of that T-71, because that's causing him a bit of trouble. There we go, he's down. Good shot. Now I have to commend him on this game, because after, if you remember, ManInACan put forward a couple of really good light tank games for the channel, which I did. Oh, can we hit this? KB2? Yeah, so he sent them in, and I was a little critical. I didn't mean to, and when I listened back I was a bit more critical than I meant to be. Come on, kill that guy. Nice. That he used a lot of premium. And he said afterwards, he said it was just the fact that he'd sort of forgotten it was loaded, which I kind of get, and I've done that myself many a time because I'm old and stupid. And he said proudly in this game, no premium fired. And he's right, he hasn't needed it at all so far. And I just want to clarify, I have no problem with premium whatsoever. I think it's part of the game. I think it should be limited. I think that there should only be a certain number of rounds allowed. Nice shooting. But I have no problem, it's part of the game. Same as dirt guns or artillery are part of the game. But maybe there just should be a round limit. But it's people who spam it for unnecessary reasons annoy me. When you're firing against something that's a much higher tier tank, where it's at the end of the game, nice shot again, then that's fair enough. Anyway, enough talking. He's just absolutely ripping these heavies apart. And the Cromwell has this wonderful fast firing gun. He obviously realises he's been spotted. IS misses him, but he's on fire, but he takes him down anyway. So that's a nice one. That's his 5th kill. Can he get a Top Gun? RT, we all love RT, but unfortunately he gets taken down. So there's just this Tiger 1 left. First shot crits him. Now he can work over. You see, he's trying to hit in the flat bit in the middle, and he gets the 6th kill. Really nice job. Really good game. So that turned out to be an ace tanker, as you'd expect. That kind of damage in a tier 8 game, you're going to ace the tank. You got bruiser, you got 5 for effect, and you got Top Gun. Now the Cromwell is one of the most popular tanks in the game. It's one of the ones that is played the best of any tank. So the bar of entry, if you like, for an ace tanker is very high. So the fact that ManInACan was able to get an ace just shows what a great game this was, because it is a tough tank to ace. He finished top on the team, 2,731 damage, 6 kills for 1,852 base XP. 1,852 base XP. There's some games where even with the ×2 you'll be lucky to get that, and that's his base XP hit. His buddy in the M44 had a reasonable game, 1,140 and 1 kill, 779 base XP. Let me just put them in the order of, there we go. So he had a pretty good game as well. But Man fired 34 shots, hit with 30 of them, and penned 23, which is pretty good because that gun is not the best in the world. It's very rapid firing, and it can peck away at the enemy, as you saw on that IS-3. He just kept banging shells into that lower plate, and the IS-3 didn't seem to react, and eventually he took down nearly 1,000 hit points off that IS-3, the tier 8 Russian tank. Yeah, did he take? So hit him 8 times, 983. There you go. Wow. Anyway, so he also got 4,199 assistance damage. Wowzer! Nearly over 4,000 assistance damage on top of 2,700. That is why this was an ace tanker, because wow, that is extraordinary. Nearly over 4,000. I keep trying to say nearly over 5,000, but it's not. Over 4,000 assistance damage is a truly amazing amount in a Cromwell. And the sort of payoff, if you like, in creds is it matches that fantastic game. So you got 97,729 credits. Ooh, that's with a premium account. If you hadn't been running a premium, still would have made 65,000, and after costs, of which there were not many, he still finished up with 93,726 credits in a tier 6 premium tank. Wow, that's extraordinary. It was a ×3. He had obviously had bonuses for being a premium and in the platoon. He came out with a whopping 9,250 experience. Gee whiz O'Reilly, that is an extraordinary amount. Would have been 6,000 if he hadn't been running a premium account, which is not to be sneezed at. So awesome result, really good game. Thanks for sending that one, ManInACan. Really appreciate it. And you know, I wasn't being critical of the premium, honestly. I was just making the point that you firing it when you didn't need to in the last game you sent in, and that's probably, as you say, just down to the fact you forgot you had it loaded, which is easily done in the heat of battle. So, but that game, not an ounce of premium fired, and in actual case, he probably was justified. Some of those tanks he were fighting were tier 8 heavies, and there's ever a time when you need premium, it's that sort of game. But he just proves that you don't need premium. He can take down those big boys and do an awful lot of damage, and ace a very popular tank. So great result. If you've got a game like this, or maybe not quite as good as this, you want me to review or put up on the channel, please upload it to the WOT replay site, www.wotreplays.com, as Man did here. Send me a link to my email address at gamerdom13@gmail.com, just with the brief subject of why this is a good game, and I'll happily take a look at it, and if I think it's going to be a good one for everyone to watch, I'll stick it up on the channel. So in the meantime, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click like. If you haven't already done so, click on the big red subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing, and I'll see you again soon. Enjoy your games, have fun. Remember, it's not for real, it's just for fun, and I'll see you again soon. GamerDom out.